Hello children, good morning. Today I'm going to teach you debate writing. Okay, so today's session is about what? Yes, debate writing. So before I begin, let me ask you something. How are you all, my dear cadets? Okay, please study hard, read and revise all that is taught to you. So let's begin this session. Debate writing tips. So here are some tips that will help you. The first and the foremost step is to choose the side. Means whether you want to write for the motion or against the motion. Always try to select the side you personally want to support. Yes, that's very important. And have more material information to write on. Yes, of course, more material information is required to write. That's very important. Yeah, okay, so it is preferable to make a choice during reading time. An ideal debate must consist of 4 paragraphs, namely introduction, salutations, problem, solution and the conclusion, of course. Let's discuss them in detail. Okay, first the introduction. This includes salutations and the topic, including for or against the motion. For example, I'll give you an example for this, for introduction. Good morning, everyone, esteemed judges, honorable guests, respected teachers, and my fellow students. If any name is given in the question, you write the name, or else XYZ. Feel honored to have been given the opportunity to speak for or against the topic. You have to tell the name of the topic, or you have to write the name of the topic. Next, we come to the body that deals with the problem. This is the main paragraph or the body of your answer. Always begin with the meaning of the topic or the explanation of the topic in not more than a line. That means you're introducing your topic. Basically, it is about that, yes. Then start quoting the issues. Now here, it is important you follow a sequence. It is possible that you have too many points or very few points. Yeah, either or. When you have a lot of varied points, it is better you choose a few best ones and write a line on each. In case you have very few already, explain them in at least 2 lines each. Okay, see, look at the third point, the next point. Make sure you are clear with your thoughts. Don't be ambiguous. Only then you will be able to put them into words unambiguously. Solution for every problem. Obviously, there is a solution. This paragraph needs to be short and crisp, whereby you're supposed to give a rational and practical solution for all the above problems. In case you're not able to figure one out, keep in mind a few general ones. It could involve spreading of fairness, campaigns, stringent laws, stringent means strict laws, and their strict implementation, education, etc. Okay? Using a quote never hurts. It can be general ones like on working together. Every situation can be faced and solved if there is unity. Yes, unity is strength. We all know that. So here are a few handy ones. Where there is unity, there is always victory. Unity is strength. United we stand, divided we fall, and many more, of course. Conclusion, very important. This part involves clarification of your statement and stance, along with thanking the audience for being such patient listeners. This paragraph needs to be short and, of course, precise. Here also you could add some glitter to your art piece, that is quotes. The word impossible itself says, I am possible. So, conclusions should be very interesting. Remember that. These are the do's, that is things to remember. Okay? When you're attempting a question on debate writing 4, before you begin writing, write down all the points. 1 or 2 words per point is very important at the back of your answer sheet, that is a rough sheet, so that you do not forget relevant points while you are writing. It's important. This also helps you in maintaining a sequence, which is very important. Yes, sequence of thoughts. Make sure you double check for the grammatical accuracy and spellings. They carry marks. Leave an adequate number of lines between paragraphs to make it look clean. Very important. In letter also you should do that. Underlining the main points is very important, but it is advised to do it after finishing your exam. Use a pencil and scale for underlining. Always have a few general quotes and handy. They help in presentation and shows that you're prepared. Presentation is very important. Read a lot of debates to get an idea. Have information about all the major, the issues, political issues, environmental issues that have taken place during the year. So have information about a lot of issues, okay? Can be linked with a lot of problems. Example, spreading of fake information, mob lynching, reduced physical activities in children resulting in poor health, etc. Okay, practice previous year question paper questions. Okay, it's very important. Then some of the don'ts when you're writing a debate. Never mention any of your personal details, name, school name, address. No. Never write in one go. Make sure you follow the right format and make paragraphs. Don't use slangs or short forms. It's not good. Don't write the wrong facts. You're not supposed to write the wrong facts. Better not to write than write the wrong facts. Try not to exceed the word limit. Do not invest too much time in just this question only. So remember these points, very, very important. These are the don'ts. So that's the first question, sample question and answer. You're Mukul, Mahima of Alps Public School. You have to write a debate on social media and its effects. A means against the motion, okay? Sorry. So, social media and its effects, okay? So, you have to prepare against the motion or for the motion. See, this is the answer for the motion. Children, that dark square box sort of thing, please ignore that, okay? We are all now connected by the internet, like neurons, oh my God, in a giant brain. That black mark is nothing, children, okay? Honorable judges, teachers, and my worthy opponents. You please don't make that box or put that box. By mistake, it is there. Okay, thank you for giving me the opportunity to join this debate on the topic, social media and its effects. Okay, I'm so and so, that you have to say. And I would like to speak in favor of the motion. Yes, that has to be mentioned, of course. How many people do not have a smile on their faces on finding an old friend on Facebook? Well, social media has removed all barriers and boundaries to communication by bringing the globe on a single platform. While business opportunities have widened, marketers' reach has broadened. It keeps us updated about everything going on in every nook and corner of the world and on a real-time basis. Yeah, the time taken is so less. For emergency alerts, announcements and declarations, knowing how our friends are doing has all become so convenient. We come to know all about all these things in seconds, fraction of a second. Yes, it provides freedom of speech and thus enables everyone to speak their mind. Yes, not to forget the incalculable access it provides to the extensive information with so much, but we should never misuse. With so much advancement and innovation, it would be an unimaginable world without having social media in it. Yes, someone has rightly put it into words by saying social media is addictive. Yeah, you get so addicted to it precisely because it gives us something what the real world lacks. It gives us immediacy. Immediately something happens, you do it. Direction and a value as an individual. Yes, of course. Against the motion. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You have to tell your name. The topic, of course, has to be mentioned, social media and its effects. I would like to speak now here. The person is speaking against the motion. It has now become doubtful to trust the saying that goes like technology was developed to save time and make our lives easier because people have become addicted and unproductive. It takes a lot of effort and discipline to stay away from social media. Results have shown that it has had adverse effects on human minds and their functioning. Outdoor activities among children have also reduced significantly. No doubt it provides access to useful information, but it is hard to ignore the quantum of fake news that spreads like wildfire and the extent of impact it has on the society. Of course, the impact will be a bad one. In fact, fake WhatsApp forwards was a clear pattern that was observed behind the recent mob lynchings, or rather, death by social media. So dangerous. It is one of the reasons behind insecurities and depression introduced to save time in the right amount. So remember, so you have to remember, you leave the present moment every time you check the phone. Thank you for your cooperation and patient hearing. So that's how you end. Okay, one more example. Okay, academic excellence is the only requirement of a successful career. Write a debate either for or against. Okay, and word limit is given there. Do not exceed the word limit. The topic has to be written on top. What is the topic? Academic excellence is the only requirement for a successful career. It is a must. On top, you have to write the word topic. And then below that, for the motion. If it is for the motion, you write for the motion. If it is against the motion, you write against the motion. But it has to be written. It has to be mentioned. Very important. Okay, let's begin. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it from you. Yes, respected judges and my worthy opponents, I stand before you all to speak in favor of the motion. Academic excellence is the only requirement for a successful career. Right to education is the fundamental right of every child in the age group of 6 to 14 years. The education system in the primary years is designed so as to provide basic knowledge of each subject and help the youth of today to choose the subject of interest for its deeper study that can only be provided effectively through universities. It plays a key role in the development of society and nation. Information cannot be converted into knowledge without education. Education makes us capable of interpreting things, among other things. Yeah, it makes us more knowledgeable. That is very important. It helps us in raising future leaders by providing them clear understanding and developing decision-making abilities. It makes them resourceful and competent. Excellence in academics prepares children for the competition. Yes, it prepares you for the various competitive examinations so that you work hard and you do well and you excel. Moreover, excellency will ensure admission to the best universities, very important these days, for higher education that would provide exposure and a kickstart to their career. Yes, very important. To conclude, I would say that no one who has its academic future choices sorted out has its career planned out. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. The goal of education is what? The advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. Thank you. Yeah, so that was for the motion. Now, how do you write against the motion? See here, against the motion. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. But against the motion, you have to write on top. Don't forget. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My topic for the day is, you have to mention the topic. It is very important. You cannot forget. Academic excellence is the only requirement for a successful career, and I choose to speak against the motion. The goal of education is to raise the leaders of tomorrow. But my question is, how is it that most of the leaders of today happen to be college dropouts? This is because having degrees cannot ensure success. It fails to impart the life skills and polish personality of an individual. Yeah, very true, very true. They can surely give you an overview of a subject but fail to provide an overview of how the world works. It does not ensure skills and competencies. It tells people what to think instead of how to think, and the end results is that the society now has just robots who have switched their minds off only to believe what is being taught. One's attitude towards life is what brings success. Undoubtedly, academic excellencies can provide you degrees or may even land you at a job. So academic excellence is of course important. Education produces great employees in the market, not employers. Very true. Then at the end you have to say thank you. Okay, look at that. Nice question. Online smart classes are the future of education style. Okay, online smart classes are the future of education style. For the motion, see here. How do you speak for the motion? Honorable judges, worthy listeners, if you are so old-minded and think that computers will be distracting children from studies, with a sincere sorry for you, let me tell you that young generation has gone a long way with computers. Very true, very true. Thus, I am here to talk about the endless possibilities of computer and internet-based teaching methods. These days online classes are going on, right children? When most parents think of learning from computers, socializing websites like Facebook appear before their eyes, it is the biggest cyber tragedy. There are definitely a large number of sites beyond just Facebook. What is it? Udemy, I don't know that. Coursera, Khan Academy, Byju's and all that. So in different apps, the list of online teaching platforms is endless and ever growing. There are millions of students and teachers who use these websites and apps for their exam preparation. Yeah, very true. They are mostly free, and it is what makes one turn away from traditional paper guides. With a smartphone, everybody has these days. In every hand, city and village alike, these online libraries are within everyone's reach. Yeah, Google has already replaced the word guru to become the greatest knowledge provider. With 700 billion population and 600 trees, it is the need of the century to go paperless. In this context, you can find no better solution than e-learning. Rather than living the life of a consumer, let's be contributors. Instead of buying paper books, let's buy e-books. Let's read e-books instead of collecting 1,000 books in our shelves. Yeah. So these days, let us make use of virtual libraries and learn. Thank you. The same topic, against the motion. You have to write that. You have to mention that and underline it. And you have to begin like this, children. See. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My topic for the day is online classes are the future of education style, and it is very true. And I choose to speak against the motion. Okay, here the person prefers to chooses to speak against the motion. No problem. So this is how you begin. Okay, if you're speaking against the motion, the views are placed here very clearly. It decreases the scope of adjusting, modifying the language, or the concept according to various audiences. Okay, true. Moreover, humans are social animals, yes, no doubt about it. There's lack of proper guidance and self-assessment mechanisms. Some may think so. It involves only brain work and no physical work. They tend to get lethargic, resulting in altered physiology. Yeah, some children do face it. So this is the opinion of the person here who's speaking against the motion. So this is how you write. Attending a school makes one have a time schedule in a day. Yes, of course, it's very true. Very, very true. No doubt about it. Very true. Physical school help children adopt a discipline. Yeah, okay. Not to forget the excellent interactions. Yeah, you have with teachers, you have with students, with your peers. Yeah, it's very important. Thank you. So this is how you write, children. So go through whatever I have done in this session. Read, revise, note down in your notebooks. Thank you. Have a nice day.